With the new release of Pragmata by the developer Capcom, the world has not only been graced with a good new video game, but a new wave of insane Gamergate enthusiasts insulting half the population with their emotional trauma. We have a video game about being a dude in space fighting robots and defending his android adoptive daughter, and all they can do is talk about perversion and hate. Now, when an ex-user made a post reading if Capcom's goal with Pragmata was to make everyone who plays this game want to be a parent, then they've done an amazing job. I always sit back when Diana starts playing and think to myself, so this is what it's like having a daughter. She's so cute. It's a pretty obvious statement that they don't have a child, and have never really considered it themselves. And this user named NickTech, expressing his opinion on his first ever time probably engaging with the thought of even having a child, ended up getting this kind of response from X. You do realize it's a fully grown woman's face put on the body of a 6-year-old. It's actually kind of disturbing. All you guys finding it cute need to be investigated. A bunch of right-wing incels obsessed with a game that has a minor in it. Unsurprised. Having a daughter is nothing like this, and you should be in prison for being such a... Whoa. Holy shit. You're more of a fucking... than I thought. Stay away from children and stay the fuck away from schools.
What's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff.
All the while, they think they're clever by saying it was you who thought about it in the first place. I've heard of a Freudian slip before, but I don't think I've ever heard of a Freudian avalanche. These comments are so detached from the subject matter, you would think they're talking about the OP's father figures, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. For those of you that don't know, let's see what Pragmata is actually about. Pragmata is a unique sci-fi action adventure game from Capcom. Follow Hugh, a member of an ill-fated investigation team, and Diana, a young android, as they navigate a lunar facility taken over by a rogue AI in search of a way to Earth. As the story starts, the main character, also the lens you view the game through, begins with a reluctant and stoic perception of the android Diana. With the great level designs and combat systems that Capcom is known for, the gameplay is fun and brings some interesting new mechanics to the challenge of combat and survival, and the players share the experience of Hugh as he grows to gain a parental bond with the android Diana. And if you gathered that this character is designed from the ground up to tug on your heartstrings and inspire its audience to think of Diana as an innocent, naive, silly child that's worth defending, then I have news for you. You are so far out of touch if you believe that watching pixels on a screen is what it feels like to have a kid. Pixels aren't even real, fool! As this astute observer has pointed out, the purpose of any artistic medium is not to share an experience that might have new or potentially be shared with others, and then to go into exploring the dynamics and intricacies of such an environment and feeling, and then hopefully to impart a sliver of the real experience to the audience. Nah, these degenerates will contort themselves into a Mobius strip to invalidate your experiences. Mental gymnastics has nothing on the quantum level contortion they're willing to go through to shitpost. By the power of Capcom, I compel you, demon! Take your personal projections and return from whence you came. I know these morality trolls that are always slinging dirt on others are only throwing it directly into the wind. And hot damn, I'm proud that the internet has mostly come together to throw it right back in their faces. As a father of 2 beautiful children, I can confirm that sitting back and watching them play, laugh, and being happy beats any other experience I've had in my life. It's so emotionally overwhelming, it often makes you emotional. To each his own, but to think that many people got conned into believing that having children is hell? I have a daughter, about the same age. I assure you, it's wonderful. Don't believe the bullshit. My kids are the reason for everything now. My daughter is about the same age as Diana, and all I can tell you is that it's better in real life. The boys, always remember you should never let anyone walk through your mind with dirty feet, and these shitters just finished trudging through a pig pen of their own filthy contempt for others. Imagine if they gave a shit enough about games to know about BioShock, and how it ended. One man saves dozens of little girls in a dystopian underwater city hellscape across 2 games, with the ending of the first one, spoiler alert, so heartwarming, it even gave teenage me pause to appreciate the meaning of raising the next generation, making players who care about a story stop and ponder the value of their decisions and how they influence those that look up to them. I even got the good ending, and it had me wishing I had just a little bit more time in the world. And reality alert, that time will come for all of us at one point or another, where we pass on and all that's left is the choices we've made, because video games' first and foremost function is to entertain, like a book, movie, or music. And just like how every song doesn't need to encourage a feeling other than a catchy tune, and not every book needs to delve into the roots of the human condition, it is widely considered a good thing when they can. So when a video game provides an experience that gives insight into the emotional relevance of a part of the human experience, that's pretty damn cool. And always remember that if it's good, and good for you, then those that hate you for whatever insane reason they've come up with won't be too far behind to destroy it. In conclusion, this is a big win for gamers. The game is fun for those that play it, The story is heartwarming for any that feel it, and for every happy gamer, there's a screaming misandrist raging away on their keyboard. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you want more like it, please subscribe as I'm brand new to this kind of thing and I appreciate the help. Stay calm, stay wise, and stay happy. Peace.